Hey Nate, thanks for sending me a video. I like your technique. I think you're doing a lot of things right. You are smooth. You have a solid spin. You make it through the ring. But there are some things I think you can improve on. As I watch the throw, generally I feel like you have a lean, or your energy is generally on this side of the circle, like moving this direction, and it's subtle. But what that really looks like to me is a smooth pull of the discus throughout the throw, rather than a strong push of the discus throughout the throw. Again, like you mentioned, you want to throw farther. You want to add 20 feet to your throw. Then it makes sense that you need to do a little bit more advanced things. And so let's kind of break down on how to do that. So essentially, if like this is the center of the circle, we want our energy pretty much straight down this line. We want that discus, we want to push it out this way. That's our goal, so what we're going with. But I would say with your technique, again, if this is the straight line, your energy is moving this way through the circle, and discus is going like that. So you can see the difference. Rather than discus out here, your discus is there. So at the start, I think this starts with the back of the ring. And what we want to do is when we turn our foot, when we start to throw in the back of the circle, we want to turn this foot around. And you do a good job turning your foot, so that's not the issue. But what you can improve on is you've got to get your hips to shift towards your this left side as you turn. So we don't just want to turn the foot without shifting, because what's that going to do? That's going to put you this side of the circle. And again, we want to go linear through here as fast as we can. So the way to do that is get our hips over. So if you look like, let me go back. When we are on single support, and here you're on single support, that means your right foot's off the ground. We're going to move to the direction of where our body weight is. So where's your body weight? It is, your center is right here. So once you're on single support, are going to move that direction. You're going to move towards your center of gravity. And so we want to move this center of gravity a little bit more over here, over top of your left foot, so that you can go straight through the circle. So that's our goal. So what we're trying to do, that's why I'm suggesting this. So as you turn your foot out of the back of the circle here, you also need to actively move your hip this direction. And I'm not saying it has to get all the way over here, but you generally need to move this way as you turn your foot. So you're just going to have to do some drills and just kind of feel that out. So rather than just turning and falling into the circle, you want to turn your foot, shift your weight over so that you can run straight through the circle. So that's probably the first thing. The second thing, and again, the thing to remember is all of this I'm about to say works together. So if you do this first thing, if you improve this, get your weight over, it's going to make the second thing easier. And the second thing is you need to get your left foot off the ground sooner. If you listen to a lot of my analysis, I'm always talking about this because we pretty much all do this wrong, or we all can improve on this. But if we want to look, we want to get that left foot off faster relative to where our right foot is and relative to where our shoulder is. And you can see here your left foot's coming off, but it's coming off at the point when your right foot is reaching towards the middle and your left arm and your head and your shoulder are reaching backwards. So this is very common. We come up off our left, we reach to the back of the circle with our left arm, and we reach to the middle of the circle with our right leg. and that position needs to change. And what that's doing is that's just making us more rotational, and is taking out the linear component of the throw. And we gotta have both. We gotta be going forward. We gotta be moving this direction and keeping our rotational energy. Which the rotational energy is easy. That's the easy. We all do that well. So let's go back. So you want to get your left arm, or you want to have your left foot come off of the ground when pretty much, I'm going to say, your torso in your left arm is still looking to this side of the ring. So at the point with, just say if your left arm was following that arrow and your head was a little bit more that way, this is the point when left foot comes off. But you can see right here your left foot's about to come off, but where's your left arm? You can see this, it's back here. So the speed of left is when the left comes off in relation to where your left arm is. So we need more patience with the left arm. The left arm needs to be up here, and then more speed with the left foot. So what you're going to do, number one is you're shifting your weight onto your left as it turns in the back. Number two is pull that left foot off the ground as soon as you can. So as soon as possible, you got to get that foot off of the ground. And then kind of the third thing I think you can work on to improve is, and it's related to number two, but is your left arm when you land in the middle of the circle. And so again, they all build together. They all work with each other. But if you look here, see if I can get it. You can see your left arm is bent. So, as your left is about to come down, you're here. What we want is, and again, I do this too. We all do this. This is the natural thing to do. We tuck our left arm because it makes us faster. But really what we want to do is we want our feet to be super fast. We want our upper body to be patient. Not slow, but patient. So the only thing you need to do is when you're moving through the circle, rather than having a bent left arm, you want to keep your left arm straight pretty much the whole time. So like in this position, as your left foot is approaching to come down, you want to keep that left arm long. So if you just think as you throw, keep the left arm long, because again, you want your left arm to mirror and be opposite from your right arm. So your right arm is long because it's got the discus in it. You want the left arm to be opposite from the discus and straight, especially right here in this part of the throw. So again, as you put your left foot down, just think straight left arm and you'll be good. So I think the three things that you can do to help add 20 feet to your throw is shift your weight onto your left at the start. I think you can get your left foot off the ground sooner out of the back, and then you can lengthen your left arm in the middle. And that will go a long way for you. So good job, Nate, and good luck.